is 6 o'clock U.S. Central Time, and that means we are ready to kick off the Super Bowl.
First game.
It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. We are underway, game 1 of a 7-game series. DFL immortality is a mere 4 games away. Who will capture it? The spring Cinderellas in the Baltimore Ravens were dead last heading into the spring. Had a great split to make the playoffs, and they're facing off against the Philadelphia Eagles, who have been the most consistent team throughout the year, and they're going to have a nice start here. All the greens. Ravens moving the ball down the field a little bit. And on the 31, now the 4. What will the Eagles be able to do here with their advantage? But they're being pressed up into their red zone now. They're going to whiff the ball. Eagles are not handling the pressure early on in this game. Ravens are going to look to get a field goal try out of this. Where will the ball end up? On the 21. That's in good position. Kick is on its way, and it is good. The Ravens will start off the scoring in the Super Bowl. 3-0 at the end of the first period. Almost feels surreal that we are here at this stage. We play the qualifiers, we play the majors, we play the playoffs all the way up to this point. But there's just nothing quite like the Super Bowl that we have tonight. Big battle here for the 9 or for the 1. Who's gonna get it here? This will be huge early on in this game, and it's gonna be the 9 won by the Eagles. And they're moving the ball down the field already into the red zone. Ravens are gonna have to defend real well, but I don't know if they got much of any hope right now. With the 8, Eagles, touchdown, Philadelphia. Eagles with the first touchdown. The extra point is no good. It is 6-3. The 8 strikes for the Eagles. Back and forth here. This may be pretty neutral. The 9 for Philadelphia, and it's whiffed again. Eagles have whiffed twice just in this first quarter. Ravens are getting a field goal try. On the 30-yard line, Ravens with the field goal attempt. It is through. So the Ravens even up the game at 6. In an entertaining first period to begin the Super Bowl, this series, it is going to be a marathon. We've never played more than 3 games at once for a team. Ravens got a little bit of an experience in the AFC Championship Series, but that's about all that it was. Baltimore is going to have the 9 and the 8 here to begin. Beginning the second quarter. The 9 for the Ravens. Trying to go downfield, and it's another whiff. Both teams having the jitters at the moment. And this could be very deep in Philadelphia territory had they converted there. Big mistake that you cannot afford to have on this stage. Going back and forth. This might end up being a neutral period unless the Eagles got something to say about it. Try to push it downfield. Ball on the 50, so they are going to gain yards. They're on the 31. They will take the field position. We have 1 period to go before the first half ends in game 1. And the 8's going to start for Philadelphia in that first slot. Can they gain a lead? They're going to have the 2 and the 3 to follow up, but is that going to be enough? The 7 in the first slot for Baltimore, but they're still falling behind. Rolling a 0, forced to take the worst possible number, and now they've given the 9 up. They rolled the 6. That was not what they wanted to do. The 8 for the Eagles takes it all the way down to the 3-yard line. And Ravens can barely even get it out of their own red zone. So the Eagles can maintain pressure here. Back down to the 4-yard line. Philadelphia on the 14 with the 3 is not going to get there, but still keeping the pressure up. If this sustains long enough, they can probably make their way in. Back down there on the 6-yard line. Now a chip shot with the 9. This is their best shot all drive, and it's in. Touchdown, Eagles. And they will take the lead before the half. The extra point is good. It's a 7-point Philadelphia lead. 13-6. Ravens can have a try before the half. They have the 6, and now it's going to gain a lot of yards. They're all the way down to the 15. They want to go for the touchdown and steal that momentum right back. They will go for it. And spins around. Yes, touchdown Ravens. And they will equalize us before the half. The extra point is good. It is even at 13. And that will conclude the first half. A huge momentum swing by the Ravens in the first key play of this Super Bowl. We will begin the third quarter now. How does Philadelphia recover from that? Only game 1 of a long series, but the stakes are so high. And we will not see both yellows go to the Eagles. Ravens are able to scavenge up that 8 in the last slot. Trying to advance the ball down the field. On the 41 with the 3, only takes it inside the 30. And that's a nice touch. 45 yards with the 9 of Philadelphia. Takes it a nice way into Baltimore territory. Can they build on this? We're down into the red zone. The 8 for the Ravens takes it out to the 43. 7 for Philadelphia. Drives the ball down to the 21. They will go for the field goal to reclaim the lead. On its way. And it is good. Philadelphia is up 16-13. We are halfway through the third quarter. Yeah, that's not the best start there for Philadelphia. They took the 0. And this is going to be pretty even. 0 and the 6 to the 3 and the 1. Now the Ravens get a game breaker and grab the 9. That could make a difference. The yellows will split as The Eagles grab the 8. And we're going to have odds versus evens here in favor of the Ravens. And a free ball to begin. Only 1 yard from Philadelphia. And Baltimore takes it inside the 30. Ball back to the midfield stripe. Eagles gain some yards in the second slot. And now the 9 for Baltimore is going to whiff. Much wasted potential there. They have to get down the field here. Try to find a way to score before the end of the game in game 1. They're on the 46. They're going to take the field goal try. It's a long one, though, and it's going nowhere. 1 quarter to play in the first game. And it's going to be a nice start for Baltimore. They have the 8. Follow up with the 2, the 5 for the Eagles, and now the 6. Philadelphia's going for a complete lineup. And now they have the 9. A big play as they're going to look to close out this game. If they can put a touchdown drive together, Ravens, they're just going to be lucky to keep it a 1-score game and have one more chance in the 8th period. They gain a couple yards, but I don't know if gaining a couple yards is going to be enough. They have absolutely nothing on the back lines here. Only the 1 and the 0 to defend and to gain yards. Ball on the 39. In range for the 9. Takes it down to the 3. Baltimore trying to defend the inevitable, but they cannot. The 8, or the 4 from the 8-yard line. Touchdown Eagles. And that might just conclude game 1. The extra point is no good. It's a 9-point game, but it's still a 2-score advantage. Ravens do get a field goal try from the 50. On its way, not even close. 1 period to go in game 1. And the 9 will begin for the Eagles. As all they need to do is not let the Ravens get into the end zone with time remaining. But I don't think that should be an issue. They got enough. And worst case scenario, if they do, they still got to go back down and get a field goal. Can they get some momentum going into the next game? Take the ball down to the 20. Game 1 coming to a close. Strong performance by the Eagles. They shut out Baltimore in the second half to win the game 22-13. Philadelphia will take a 1-0 lead in this series.